weekend, a few days to reflect on it. How's it feel in a cold light day?
Yeah, disappointing. I think not only in the manner of our performance, but the fact that even with the performance, we still put ourselves in a great opportunity, a great chance to not only get a point, but look to get something later on in the game as it developed. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. And I think as the manager touched on before, kind of the basics within the game just let us down on the day, really.
Because like you say, when you go 1-1, there were chances then. It felt like we were in the ascendancy, didn't it, against a very good side.
Yeah, that's what I felt on the pitch. I think the crowd felt that as well. I think we got the goal and we looked to press on. We didn't look to sit in and try and consolidate. We looked to go again. Obviously, there's always the drawbacks with that. You leave yourself open, but I thought we were, as you said, in the ascendancy, and I thought we were going to go on and at least get a point, maybe more. But yeah, probably on the looking back at it now, cold light of day. Yeah, it's 2 points dropped.
And a narrow defeat against one of the top sides. It seems to be a little bit of a trend this season with Lincoln. We got a narrow defeat. Bury drew with them at their place, and a narrow defeat here. It's just those fine margins, isn't it, between us and maybe those top three sides? Yeah,
definitely. I think we've not been a million miles away. I don't think any game you can kind of look at and feel we've really been worked over. But yeah, in this league, especially how tight it is them fine margins, and unfortunately we haven't found that extra gear yet. And if we can find that from now to the end of the season, it will definitely put us in great stead, and hopefully we can get to where we want to go.
What's the approach then heading into this week, a full week of training ahead of the Crawley game?
Yeah, so it'll just be a case of reflection on the game previously, looking at what we did right and what we did wrong, and kind of taking them lessons into training, and yeah, building up, and then later on in the week looking at the opponents and finding where we could possibly hurt them, and trying to play to our strengths as well. And obviously it's going to be a tough game going down there, but one we know if we fully prepare for and fully go about in the right way, that we can come away with a result.
For fans who maybe don't know then, how much picking of the bones goes into a match, after a match like that, and how much goes into the preparation for the next one when it comes to clips and things?
Yeah, it's always a difficult one, because you don't want to dwell too much on the past. It's happened. There's nothing you can do about it now, but there is things that you can take from it, and there's lessons to be learned. So it's briefly touching on the previous game, and then more looking towards the impact that you can put on the team coming up next Saturday. So there's more emphasis on the upcoming game, but obviously you don't want to breeze past the game just gone and not learn lessons from that.
It was a tough game against Crawley last time out, 1-0 win. I think it was Ruben who got the goal that made the difference. How do you approach them? Because they've been struggling recently, but there's no easy games, are there? No matter where you go.
No, definitely not. We've learnt that this season. There's no easy games, whether you're playing teams at the top or teams at the bottom. Everybody's still fighting for something. So we'll be fully aware of what we're going into this week. As I said, we'll be touching on them and preparing for them. And yeah, again, it's finding that balance between preparing for what they've got, but also to make sure that we're in the right frame of mind and the right state ourselves to put ourselves across the best we can.
When there's only 6 games left, and it's almost like each game is individual, isn't it? And how do you approach those individual games?
Yeah, massively. I think it is crunch time. There's no getting away from that now. 6 games left. We've put ourselves in a great position. It's still in our own hands, which is what we want to keep it till right towards the end. So we'll be going into every game we'ing it as one game at a time. I know it's the old cliche in football, but more so now than ever, it is fact. So we'll be going into this game approaching it as fully focused on this game and this game only.
Do players feel the pressure of teams behind them when you're in a situation like Forest Green are in at the moment?
I don't think you tend to look at where everybody is, because then you can get too drawn up into, okay, if we win and they win, or we lose and they draw, it's hard to, you can only focus on yourselves, and that's exactly what we're trying to do at the moment. If we know we perform, and the space we're in at the moment, if we win every game now to the end of the season, then that's job done. So we'll be focused on ourselves, looking at ourselves, and yeah, that's the way we're kind of thinking about it, really.
Players don't really approach it in the same way that as fans do when they're looking at each individual fixture
No.
and knowing now we get 3 points there and they don't. That's the way it can be.
Yeah, exactly.
But in this position, you'd rather be in there and teams trying to catch you rather than the other way around trying to play catch up, wouldn't you?
100%. You want to be in the team that are in the positions that other people are trying to get to. You don't want to be the ones chasing, relying on other people to make the mistakes. So we're in the position that we're in from the way we've played throughout the season, and now we need to finish it off, finish the job. And as I said, 6 games left, and we'll take every game as it comes.